This is Nick.
This is Vinny,
This is Steve.
and you're listening to the No Sense Podcast.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back. And yes, I am finally here again. I am sorry. This is the No Sense Podcast with the full crew today here, kicking it off with your mostly absent co-host Steve, and then we got your always favorites Nick and Vinny. Why don't you guys say hello there?
What's up?
Hi.
Nerd hero.
So I apologize for my absence in some of the recent episodes. Work's been a little crazy, and then so the last episode, I had some medical issues with my shoulder that the guy took some liberty with the explanation for. So y'all know what's going on. But anyways, what do we got today, guys? It's been a minute since we've all been together.
First off, I'd real quick like to apologize for what we said about Steve's shoulder. I'm sure he doesn't want that very, very truthful information out there for everybody. But and it was more of his personal life than we should have divulged.
Yeah,
and
his
so
wife is
it's
pissed.
a medical issue, and per HEPA laws, we should keep that between ourselves.
Bringing in HIPAA laws.
Dude, my camera frozen again?
No, your
No.
camera's good.
Vinny with the camera issues, all that OnlyFans has been doing lately has been screwing up his camera stuff. It gets all super foggy in that room in there.
Just so hot.
It's like a
uh,
like
new with
bloody
me
fog.
this week, I got more braces added in my mouth, so I'm like, I can't get used to this shit in my mouth. I feel like I keep slurring, and I feel like I sound like any kid that's ever been put in a TV series or movie where he's like with a lisp. I feel like I've been doing all fucking day. It's driving me nuts.
Hey, man, I know
You're watching the
No.
No Sense Podcast, and that's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I know you're right, man. I had braces for 4 years in high school. That shit sucked.
Yeah, they had to put these like plastic caps on the inside of the roof of my mouth because I have an overbite. They're trying to bring my jaw forward, and my front teeth are pitched down at kind of an angle, so my front teeth hit the bottom brackets. So they had to put this like plastic thing, so I can't even like close my mouth completely all the way, and the rubber banding at the same time. So I'm like, oh my god.
Fuck it, just wear
That's
a mask,
fun.
drink through a straw. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Trying to eat chips for the first time with this shit in my mouth that was a task. I'm like, well, I'm not going to be eating too much crunchy stuff right now.
When it's done, though, you're going to be even more beautiful.
Yeah,
This is going to be the
Actually-
sexiest podcast on the internet.
right.
It really is.
Mouth beaming. So, Steve, why don't you catch us up on a little bit of magic stuff since you're the magic dude?
Yeah.
I got a list of stuff we can bring up, but you were telling me that you're like super excited about the Lauren Eclipsed drop.
Oh, yeah. So they released the full list of sets that are coming out this year, and the very first one, which is coming out later this month in January, is Lorwyn Eclipsed, which I am super, super excited for. I loved the original Lorwyn block, even though I wasn't playing when it came out, but I got to see the cards and like instantly fell in love with them. It's traditional, high fantasy. There's no humans anywhere to be seen. It's all elves, fairies, tree folk, merfolk, stuff like that. And the art is just so, so cool looking on it. I'm super excited for that. But probably the biggest news as far as upcoming sets are we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out for all of my fellow millennials.
Yeah, both the Lauren Eclipse and the universe of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff is on pre-order. It's all live for pre-orders right now through Secret Lair and stuff too. So
Yeah. Then in addition to that, we also have Star Trek coming out. So we officially have sci-fi properties in Magic now. And they also just confirmed the rumored set coming out is actually going to be The Hobbit. So
yeah, in August, I just saw that. But there's also two other more exciting things. I think Vinny will appreciate this. Besides the Marvel stuff that's happening in June, there is also going to be I just saw it. Isn't there like a Masters of the Universe one coming out?
No.
Is it Spawn?
Unless it's a secret layer drop. I haven't seen anything about Masters of the Universe. I did see the Marvel
Oh, yeah.
Superhero set, which supposedly doesn't focus on a single character the same way the Spider-Man one did. It's actually going to be like all various Marvel characters throughout the years, which if
Yeah.
they don't put Deadpool in this, I'm going to fucking riot.
Yeah, actually, I don't see anything with Marvel, or not Marvel, but He-Man stuff. But yeah, it's mainly Marvel superheroes, Hobbit, Reality Fracture, which I'm not sure about that one.
So that one is supposed to be an in-universe set that is all Magic IP. Rumors are it's going to be kind of similar to an old set called Planar Chaos, where the gist of it was like the entire multiverse fractures and everything goes to shit and insanity ensues, and you see color shifted stuff, really weird mechanics. So that's the rumor what that's going to be.
Amazon right now also has a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza bundle. Looks like there's on that for $99.99, but the box looks pretty awesome. Some of the artwork for some of these cards look pretty fantastic for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff.
Okay, I did not see this pizza box thing, but now I'm looking it up, and the box is cool. I will give it credit for that.
Yeah.
And
It
All
looks
I
like
want to know.
some
you get a
liberties
free
with.
figure with it too. You get a little like plastic dude, and there's
Yeah,
15, 20 of them you could get.
interesting.
Huh.
I'm waiting to see that they're going to drop like a Stranger Things Magic deck.
Well, they already
so
did a Stranger Things drop.
yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, it was all of the main characters as a secret layer drop. I actually got one for my wife.
Now it's being extremely speculated that Duffer Brothers used Chat GPT for the last season to write it.
Okay, so I was editing the last podcast. You guys both have seen this season or the series end, right?
Yep.
Right.
okay,
But a lot of our watchers have not yet.
Well, not a spoiler alert, but related to that, I was reading an interview with the Duffer Brothers earlier today, actually, and one of the first things in the interview was like, "Yeah, we went into the season and the script wasn't finished yet." So apparently,
then
they were
they
just winging it the whole time.
Yeah, they probably used AI for sure.
Yeah, and I had a good talk with like your wife and stuff, and I know we probably mentioned it the last episode and stuff, but the more that the finale of all of that like kind of sat with me and everything, it just kind of seemed like some things were a little rushed.
Yeah.
And how they just magically pulled out the military out of the town, and it wasn't so much that there was unanswered questions and stuff, but it just seemed like a lot of things were just kind of like, okay, it never happened. No big deal. Okay. And she's probably dead, she's probably not. Oh, by the way, this kid's gay. It's like, we kind of knew that already. Like, why did... whatever. You can put that in there. It's cool.
Can we at least agree that as many issues as people think there are, they at least did a better job wrapping it up than Game of Thrones did?
Oh, yeah. There was no Starbucks cups in production.
No. Yeah. But, so, like, speaking of TV and everything, I've also got a nice list of, like, things that are coming out soonish, and then stuff in the future that looks really awesome. But 28 years later, the Bone Temple is coming out the 16th, which is not too far away from now, which I still need to find, or I need to finish watching the rest of the 28 years later. I have not finished all that. This other, I was just talking about the trailer I was watching, but Psycho Killer is coming out February 20th. It's by the people that did, man, it's got like a whole bunch of, like a list of people that like directed this. If we could share the trailer, we'll try putting it up, or at least a link to it. But 8mm, it's got a few other notable people. I think that wrote some of it was also behind Seven. But it looks like a pretty interesting. It's hard to explain what it's about, really. It's about this patrol officer's like husband was killed and stuff, and there's a sadistic murder that's out and about, but it looks pretty awesome.
Prison 8mm2
I don't know if I ever saw that.
came out in 2005.
Yeah,
I never even saw the original, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
it's a great movie.
It's dark, but it's good.
Yeah.
Nicholas Cage, that's probably some. Would you agree that's some of his best acting?
Yeah. It's also got the guy that Joaquin Phoenix is in it. It's pretty good. It's an older movie, but it holds up. It's a really good movie.
You guys Kevin James fans?
I like some of his stuff.
I watched a serious movie with him, kind of called Becky.
He does serious movies?
It was crazy, dude. He was a neo-Nazi that broke out of prison, and just there was so much blood and gore, and it's on Netflix, dude. I think maybe Hulu. I think Netflix, so. But check it out. It's called Becky, and then there's a sequel to it called Becky's Wrath,
Okay.
and the dude that played Stifler is in that one, I guess.
I know Steve is going to be excited about this one. I'm actually kind of excited about it. I actually enjoyed the first movie, but The Devil Wears Prada 2 is coming out in May.
So excited.
Knew you'd like that one. Here's another people to give like nerdgasms over: Star Wars: The Mandalorian and Grogu. It's coming out May 22nd.
I want to see it, but at the same time, I'm like, I think that show's almost gone on too long in and of itself.
Yeah, like it needs to be put out of its misery, like Stranger Things.
Yes.
Toy Story 5. Ooh.
They're making another one?
Yeah, why not? Let's keep that one going.
At what point does it turn into adult Toy Story and Woody and Buzz become a dildo and a vibrator?
Yeah, well, it's it's that, and then there's DC trying to keep their whole franchise alive with Supergirl coming out June 26th.
Who's playing Supergirl? Do you know?
Nope. It gives no information on this. I'm looking at also Minions 3 in July because we need another one of those. But
Millie Alcock.
Okay. What was her last name again?
Alcock, Alcock.
Yeah, that's right. One more time. Alcock.
She's in House of the Dragon.
Who did she play in that? I gotta look that up because I literally just watched that.
Young.
Oh, she plays the young Rhaenyra. Okay, I know who that is.
And this one's kind of exciting. Christopher Nolan's new movie called The Odyssey. It looks like a 300-ish type movie. I haven't really watched the official trailer yet. I watched like a preview of it a while back, but Matt Damon looks like he's going to be mainly starting in it. Robert Pattinson's going to be in it. Elliot Page. Looks like there's some cool stuff with that. Also, Evil Dead Burn, July 24th.
Oh, have you guys seen the Ash vs. Evil Dead TV show?
Parts of it.
I've not watched all of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I absolutely loved it. I'm so mad that got canceled.
I've never seen an Evil Dead movie.
I've seen the original trilogy. I have not seen any of the new ones with the new characters.
You guys gonna watch the new
series? I just looked this up because I remember seeing some news about this. Apparently, the BioShock movie is actually in development finally, and if they do a good job with that, that is going to be a fantastic movie.
Well, I mean, if it's done in anything like the Twisted Metal stuff, then it'd be an awesome hit. Or it can shit the bed just like they did with
Borderlands.
I'm
still
just
so
interested that you knew that I was going to say that.
I am so mad about that movie.
Yeah, I actually watched majority of it and stuff. Some of the feel was there, but I think they just went a little too soft on like any type of story at all. Kevin James was a bad. Like I know we've talked about before. Kevin James was not a good fit for that movie at all.
Oh, you mean
Kevin Hart, sorry,
yeah.
not James.
The guy rolling.
Well, they had to put him in it because he's Kevin James, and they put him in The Rock and everything now, and Jack Black.
Kevin Hart. But Fireman Brand New Day, July 31st. That's going to be kind of exciting.
Yeah.
And Avengers Doomsday.
because Robert Downey Jr. just wasn't done milking that cash train of Marvel yet.
He was a great Iron Man in the first Iron Man movie. I'm not a Marvel fan, but that was a good movie.
That was a good
So,
one.
have you guys seen any of the trailers or anything for Street Fighter yet?
I saw the trailer.
Yeah, I'm not on board with 50 Cent playing Balrog, but I don't know.
I don't know. I think I don't know. He might do an okay job. I mean, he's got some acting chops, which isn't super dramatic or anything with anything he's ever done. But I mean, he has a look for it. I mean, obviously they couldn't get Tyson in his prime to do it, but I don't know.
Jason Momoa make a good Blanca.
Yeah, I know. I've got my fingers crossed that it's going to be better than Mortal Kombat. I know you can hate me for saying that, but I wasn't a fan of any of them. I liked the first half of this newest one that they did with the backstory with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and then they shit the bed with the rest of it.
So
It was
that's
a
the
fucking
thing. It's
terrible
Mortal
movie.
Kombat. You're going into it knowing that the storyline is absolute dog shit. Like even the
Yeah.
game storylines make absolutely no sense. You're just there for the fighting, and
Yep.
they did a
It's-
fantastic job with the fight choreography. Like yes, objectively the movie is awful, but I love the hell out of it. I can't wait for the next one.
I just have so much shit to talk about. Like basically, they had to give the story a hero, basically, and it was just fucking god awful. It has nothing to do with any of the games. Like they just have to take like a big section of like what makes the universe great, Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and then we gotta like marvel it up here. Let's bring a person in and have him discover his magic abilities.
Which his ability was the dumbest shit ever.
It was dumb. It was it's an embarrassment.
Chun-Li's going to be hot.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Kalina Lang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm that idiot that even liked the '90s one with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Raul Julia. I did not care for Kristen Krug playing Chun-Li in the Chun-Li movie, though. That was weird.
Yeah, I have to wait till December for Avengers Doomsday, though. It's like Marvel. I think that's their golden ticket for people, getting people like re-interested in bringing back like the X-Men universe into Marvel. And then I think everybody's got the what the fuck's going on with Robert Downey Jr.'s stuff with everything, coming back in as a different character and stuff. So Doctor Doom, but then we're finally getting Dune Part 3 in December as well.
I have a controversial opinion. I did not enjoy the Dune movies, like the new ones.
Dune was rad. I haven't seen the second one, but the first one was fucking dope.
They were very pretty, but maybe I'm just a simpleton. I honestly could not follow what the fuck was going on in those movies.
It's a lot more going on with story arc and stuff. They're trying to make this one a little bit more like the book, which I've not read the books, but I've heard this one is closer to the books than the original movie. I mean, original movie, the biggest setback with that was, I guess, the ability to do the graphical stuff that was required for the book stuff. So, watching those like Tron like 3D boxy, armor for the fight scenes in that first movie was just like, oh my god. But at the time, like I was a kid when that came out, that was the shit.
I mean, going back in time, like checking out all those old movies that we grew up with before CGI was everywhere, like it blew my mind seeing what stuff looked like back then. And now you go back and you watch it, like, oh wow, that was awful. It wasn't it?
Yeah. A lot of things don't hold up.
I think the three of us should meet in my garage and build our own light cycle.
Yeah, let's do it.
Tron.
Run that shit into a wall, but
yeah. Speaking of, I know we brought up, but that new Tron Ares movie is shit. If anybody hasn't seen it, you need to go see it. I think it's recommended highly by me and Vinny. I don't know. You haven't seen it, Steve? Have you?
People are shitting all over Jared Leto's performance in there, and I thought that was the backbone of the movie. Like he was fucking awesome.
Honestly,
I
I
think-
haven't seen
I think-
any of the Tron movies. Like, I don't know.
Watch
just
Legacy. Even if you haven't seen the first Tron, watch Legacy. Yeah, you got Disney Plus.
yeah.
Everybody has Disney Plus.
Yeah.
You'll like it. I know you will. The dude from Tulsa King is on it.
That's like that sequel. Like, that's still one of my favorite sequels besides Maverick. I mean, that was such a good follow-up from the first movie. I still think that's my favorite one out of the whole franchise. I mean, like, first one's iconic, but that second one, that it just did such a good job of like bringing that story into today.
Mm-hmm.
That third one's a really good, like in the future, like where the story is kind of trying to go a little bit. So
It was awesome.
but yeah, it's a great. See, I definitely need to watch those movies, man.
And not all of the sci-fi movies from back then in that time were bangers, because I tried to watch Buckaroo Banzai a while back, and that was fucking hot garbage.
I've never seen it.
Oh my god, it was hard to watch.
Either, but that name is great.
Yeah,
I think.
only knew, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think people back then loved the characters.
Mm-hmm.
That was about as far as I went, from what I remember.
I have a love for just about anything pop culture, 80s and 90s. Like, that's kind of my wheelhouse that I love. So I'm watching one of my kind of normal in rotation movies, Ready Player One, which I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah,
But they referenced Buckaroo Banzai, and I hadn't even heard of it. And I'm like, bro, I was alive. I should have known about it. So I wanted to see it. So I talked to my brother-in-law, and he went and got the Blu-ray or DVD or whatever it was. And he comes over and he puts it in, and we're just like, the fuck? Like, it was like watching a 2.5 hour fever dream. Like, it was
a fever dream.
nuts.
I got a great story about that, of watching a movie that you've heard about, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's great," and then you watch it, and you're like, "What the fuck is that?"
You say the second Joker coming to your house right now.
No. So we were, it was in high school. We were chilling at my friend's house over the weekend, and we're like, "Oh, everyone says Donnie Darko is a great fucking movie." And I mean, we're like 16, 17, not into high profile cinema stuff. So a lot of the shit like went over our heads. So we watched that and we're like, what was this mind fuck of a movie we just watched? Okay, let's watch something way simpler. So our dumbasses put on Rocky Horror Picture Show. Meanwhile, none of us had ever seen it before. We're like, okay, this was a mistake after watching Donnie Darko.
That's when we found out. That's when Steve realized that he had to date his boyfriend.
There's a lot of movies from back then that I love that most people don't like. I love Cool World. Like, that's one of my favorite movies. I loved Spawn. I loved Heavy Metal. Like, all that stuff but there's one that a lot of people don't. I don't know if they understand it fully or not, but I don't hear a lot of people say they enjoyed it, and I loved it. Was V for Vendetta, and isn't that
great movie?
But I thought it was pretty great.
That's a great movie. I never read the comics or anything, but they did a really great job with the film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty good. I also loved Sin City. Did you guys like that?
Yeah, I liked that a lot too.
I was a huge fan of the comics though, and the character and stuff. The fact that oh god, what was his name that directed it? Robert Hernandez was able to kill and execute the look of Frank Miller's comics and everything with that is, to me, it was probably one of the most cinematic masterpieces besides 300. I mean, like Sin City, like is exactly you reading the comics.
Yeah, no, that era of movies where they were trying to do the gritty graphic novels, just the way they filmed all of those was fantastic. Between Sin City, 300, The Watchmen, I wasn't a big fan of the story, but the movie itself felt like you were watching a graphic novel.
It was It was really close to the graphic novel. There was some stuff that they left out just because it was just kind of a. It wasn't. it was kind of like in the movie world, it was probably too much filler, so they just tried to like kind of cut it down because it was already a long movie already, anyways. Which I'm surprised it didn't. To today's standards, they would have either made that into a TV series, or they would have made it like a 2-part movie, or maybe even a 3-part. But I think they just wanted like kind of try to condense it down to one thing. Because I remember when that movie came out, they weren't really doing big things like that yet.
Yeah.
And there's Evil Dead Rise director Lee Cronin. I guess he's also got a new movie come out about the Mummy.
Another Mummy. Are they getting Brandon Fraser back?
Oh well, I think he has already. I don't know if he signed a deal to come back for another one, but I think he's in talks. They showed him in the outfit from the first couple movies.
Oh.
So I think that's probably going to be a possibility in the future.
That was another one where back in the day the CGI blew my mind. Like the one that they had The Rock as the Scorpion God. I mean, I was a kid. I was like, that looks so cool, and now I'm like, oh my god, that CGI is awful.
Yeah, it's really really bad. It was worse than that first Hulk movie that they tried doing. Switching gears a little bit though, but some video games talk here. I guess we can probably pull up the nerd book.
This whole episode's been the nerd book. It's all we are anymore. Come on.
Yeah, pretty much. But the section of it. But I was a huge fan of it when it came out. It was kind of a disappointment on what it didn't become, but EA killed the server for Anthem.
Yeah.
That
was like a RPG or an MMO, but it was like all dungeons, right?
Yeah. They basically didn't really deliver on a lot of what they were trying to do with it. It was a fully online game that was like, yes, what you're talking about, MMO style game. It was basically like you had, I think, 3, maybe 4 classes if I remember right, but I think it was mainly 3 classes of like these like mech suits that you got into. Basically, it was like you flying around like Iron Man with these suits. It was a heavy class, a light class, and then an all-around class and stuff. But you're supposed to be able to go like underwater in the different areas and stuff and fight aliens and other things on this world, on this planet. It looked gorgeous. I liked the way it played. It basically did all the stuff that Marvel couldn't do with the Iron Man games, with the flyability and stuff in the game, and like what it could do. They just kind of, as soon as they put it out, they kind of abandoned it. There's a lot of areas where you can tell that there were probably plans to do like big massive boss fights and stuff. Just in a way to like make it seem like a third person version of Destiny in a way, and they just kind of really never did it. It fell on its face pretty fast. I'm honestly surprised that it stayed alive as long as it did. A lot of people online were wanting them to basically put out the code for the game, so the gaming community can kind of keep it alive, because a lot of people actually did like the game. I played it and beat as much as I could with it for what they had out there. But yeah, they pretty much canceled that as of January 12th.
They ruined Destiny 2 as well. It's not canceled, but they did like a soft sunset on a lot of the content, and you can't get any of the newer. It's all tiered items now, and you can't get any high tier stuff doing like the fire team missions and raids and shit like that. You have to do the new content. Like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. But I know some people have played Anthem, and I kind of wish I would have got on it, but I just never got an opportunity.
I mean, it sounds like a sweet game, but that's probably before I got onto PC gaming.
I had it for Xbox. It was on all systems. It came out in 2019. But it's funny talking about that. I actually just found my copy of it and had to throw it away. It was worthless. Plus, I don't even have an Xbox anymore. But Yeah, there's fleeting efforts underway for fans to bring Anthem back online via custom servers, but it's too early to tell exactly how far that option might progress. But
I mean, I just want to segue into this real quick. Just shout out to all of the PC modders or any game modder, anyways. So many of these old games that the developers have just abandoned. The communities out there are keeping them alive one way or another, and I think that's fantastic. Like, it's so cool that people know how to do it and care that much that they want to keep these games alive even after official support has ended.
yeah, I mean, it's bringing some of these companies back to the games actually. So like, from what I understand, and there's like loose talk about it, but the remake of Fallout 3 might be coming out as soon as the second season ends.
Is that
And
for 3 or 4? I thought I read it was a remake for 4.
three.
Okay.
4, they're still slowly kind of adding stuff to the games. They're like slowly updating stuff to it because they know that there was a huge surge of people going back and playing 4. Since the TV shows come out, they've actually added more content and actually put Walter Goggins in Fallout 76, which I've not played yet. I have it on my computer. I just haven't booted it up and played it. So
Yeah, I haven't. I played long enough to get through the tutorial. There was like a sale where you could get it for free or whatever. Got through the tutorial, got out into the world, and I'm like, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing.
there's no real. Sometimes you can like basically follow the storyline, just kind of go do the storyline, but a lot of people kind of just find shit to do or like try to loot, find dungeon areas and things like that. I guess 4 was like a big thing for that, which I followed the story, and it was, I don't know, I wasn't huge. I've got issues with 4, but not just those games though, but like the modding community is keeping Skyrim alive, which I just recently start playing back on my Steam Deck. So I've been playing the shit out of that last few days. Recently, with this like summer or the winter sale that just ended, I got Psychonauts 1 and 2. I don't know if anybody, you guys ever played those. It was
I've
like a
heard
Tim
it, but I
Burton
haven't
kind of
played it.
platform. Yeah, awesome game. I never beat the first one. Second one I always wanted to play since they put it out, and then I saw both of them were on the sale, so I picked those up. Picked up Hexen. That's a game that's like shit, probably 30 years old or something. That had they were like Doom, like 1 and 2. They look like that, but they were more like mage and sword play instead of guns. So
Speaking of older games, it's not quite that old, but I'm way late to the party. I finally got Cyberpunk 2077. My buddy bought it for me for my birthday, so I got to try that out.
great game.
You can
Great.
choose how large your wiener is on that game.
So
man,
I had a
small. Got it.
yeah. You can run around pretty much with no clothes and hit people. You can kill people to death with like a gigantic like dildo. And
Saints Row. This sounds a lot like Saints Row.
I mean, probably, but so I had a buddy that before he got rid of the game, he was running up and down this corridor from his house, basically, or room that you get, and he was just basically like killing nothing but cops with this like gigantic dildo and getting like massive experience points with it. I guess I bet it was like this big, massive purple dildo. Was the funniest thing, I think, funniest clip I think I've ever seen. And he's just like, this is so much fun. I almost don't want to get rid of it, but it's so buggy and so bad. And again, for like PlayStation or something. He didn't have it for PC, but I own that. I've been meaning to get back into and finish the story and stuff on that. I got pretty far. I got a lot further on my computer than I ever did on the PlayStation, which I ended up getting rid of because it was pretty bad. It was almost unplayable.
All right, so I guess I'm going to ask you guys both one at a time. Nick, what are 2 games you're excited to play that you haven't yet that are coming either out or now are coming out?
So I'm excited for this game called, I think it's Ill. I should probably pull up my Steam account. I've got a couple things on my want list. Yeah, it's called Ill. They have been working on this for a little while. If anybody's not seen the preview for this game, highly recommend going and like looking this thing up. It looks like it's a first-person shooter, survival horror. It looks like if Resident Evil and a slew of other games like was put together. This game looks fantastic. I'll probably be getting it for PC. Another fun looking game that's not out yet. And there's the release date is for 3/19/26, but Mouse PI for Hire. It's another first-person shooter, but it looks like if they made like a 20s cartoon into a first-person shooter. So think of
Cuphead.
Yeah.
as a first-person shooter, and it's all in black and white. Yeah, so those are the two that I'm like really wanting to play. And one's got a release date, the other one doesn't. Next, I'll probably not buy it again. It's probably going to be like the third or fourth time buying it over again, and I even have it on my computer right now. But probably Fallout 3, the remake. I'll get that again. Just
Steve,
for
what are
the
your
updated movements and graphics and stuff. So
Steve, what are your two?
So I'm excited to try Cyberpunk 2077. I watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners and absolutely loved it. And my buddy was saying like the game is very much in the same vibe as that because the anime is based off of the game basically. It doesn't follow the same story, but it's like the same vibe, the same city. It kind of almost takes place concurrently with the game. So I'm really excited to finally get to try that, and then I'm super, super excited for Resident Evil Requiem when it comes out. I really like the past few entries. They've started going back to the actual horror side of the game instead of it just being like an action shooter. So all of the footage I've seen of that so far, it looks like it gets back to the roots of what Resident Evil is. So I'm super excited for that when it finally comes out.
Nice. Mine are. I'm gonna pick up Terminator 2D No Fate for sure, and Metroid Prime 4.
Oh, I am so excited for Metroid Prime 4 as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably pick that up this week.
is that out or?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
been out for a while now, and
Is
it's
that
gonna be.
available on the original Switch, or is it only Switch 2?
Oh, let me check.
Are you still liking your Switch 2?
Yeah, I haven't had much chance to play it because I got that analog Turbo Duo, and
Yep.
I've been playing old games on that TurboGrafx 16 PC Engine stuff. But hold on.
So you, Steve, are you mainly sticking to PC stuff? Or are you like ever interested in getting like a handheld or anything else?
So I'd be interested in a handheld similar to like what Vinny's got with the analog pocket or like stuff like that. But I'm mostly kind of sticking to PC now that I actually have a PC that can handle games and everything. The main reason I got into PC gaming was for modding, and admittedly I haven't actually downloaded any mods or done any of it yet. But I mean, a big part of it too is just like pretty much everything I would want to get on most consoles I can get on PC other than the Nintendo exclusive stuff. So like if I buy new consoles, it's almost gonna exclusively be Nintendo stuff for like new Legend of Zelda, new Mario, new Metroid stuff. Because everything else I want to play that's on console, I can pretty much just get on PC at this point, anyways.
Yeah.
The answer to
Well,
your question is yes. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is available for the original Nintendo Switch or Switch 1.
Oh, I know what I'm doing this weekend.
that's cool. And I know you guys probably gonna like try to pull my nerd card, but I was never a huge Metroid guy. I know all about Samus and the lore of Metroid and stuff. I just never really could get behind one of the games
So
enough to like love it.
I could not get into them until the original Metroid Prime came out and they went to the first person shooter. Like I had tried the 2D side scroller ones and they were okay, but I never got really into it until Prime came out.
That's where I fell in love with them, Metroid and Super Metroid. Man,
The
I
Super
was a
Metroid
kid.
looked good and played better. It felt like that's the way it should have always been, but obviously, the technology and things were holding that game back.
Zero Mission was awesome. And so was Other M. Metroid Other M. That was really fun, too. I like them all. Except Metroid Dread. Fuck that game.
I haven't even heard of that one.
It's so hard. Oh my god, it's so fucking hard.
Is
It's
it
fun.
is it as bad as the Mortal Kombat Mythology game series. You remember those?
No.
So
it is a good game. It's just freaking hard.
no. So I did buy that Mortal Kombat like collector's edition, like the pack and stuff. It had like basically the first 4 games, and it came with the mythologies and the Spec Ops game that had, I think, Jax and Sonya in it. I never checked it out. The reviews on it were like terrible. I remember buying PlayStation 1 the Sub-Zero mythologies and like had high hopes. I actually liked it. It looked great. It just failed as a platformer. It was extremely hard to like jump across certain areas and stuff, and yeah. But
yeah, some of those platformers are tough. Like, did you play Ori and the Blind Forest?
no, but
That game will make you want to throw your fucking controller through the screen.
yeah, and that game's got like rave reviews. People loved that game.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I played it. I beat it. It took a while, and
did you put yourself in a dig?
yeah, it was bad, but yeah, I went through it, and I had fun with it. But again, super tough. It was so tough that I haven't even challenged myself to try the second one yet.
Hardest platformer I think I've played outside of like the original Lion King game on like Nintendo or whatever it was. The Little Nightmares series. Like, they're super simple games, but the timing is so precise. I died so many times playing through those games.
I have the first one on Switch. I didn't get the second one, and had a client recently that had the third one and said it was like too short. So,
I mean, even the original two, they were kind of short, but like they were great games. But yeah, they were tough for just like a fairly simple platformer because the timing had to be so precise to be able to not just like die or fall or anything.
yeah.
I started a turn-based RPG tonight. It's an old one. I don't know what year, but it's for TurboGrafx 16, and it's the American version of. Well, I don't know if there is a Japanese version of it, but it's a turn-based. It's called Cosmic Fantasy 2. Cosmic Fantasy 2. It's cool. It's tough. It's very vague and it feels empty. And like there's at least in some of those kind of games you can walk around and see where the bad guys are, but you're just on this big invisible grid pretty much in the forest, and something just jumps up and you're fighting it, period, whether you have health or not. Like it's I will beat it. I have decided that I am going to keep going until I beat this game. But it's tough.
I've been
a lot of games.
Yeah, I've been seeing you playing going back and playing the Stick of Truth, the South Park game.
Yeah, I have fun with those turn-based. I'm not smart enough to play most of them. It's got a fairly simple interface though, so I'm able to handle it. Like one of my favorite ones, probably my favorite one, is Paper Mario.
Oh,
like
God, yeah. Love that series.
Love that so much.
Never played it.
Oh,
but,
it's so
but
good.
My wife plays a lot of the newer, the Japanese ones, and I look at that screen and I'm like, there's no fucking way I could keep all that straight. There's no way. So, but yeah,
I think we're it for time.
Yeah.
As far as like what we got going on, that's it. We're done. Get out of here.
Go home.
That's it. Go.
Yeah. Screw you guys. I'm going in. So, we're starting to release content a little more frequently now. So, Steve's working behind the scenes on some social media content, and so we're going to try and get a bigger listener base here and fan base and see how it goes. But we appreciate you guys listening. I'm Vinny.
I'm Nicholas.
I'm Steven.
And you just watched the No Sense podcast.
Okay, now you can leave.
Bye.